Hi everyone, again. Well, we just got back to the hotel. It's been a really okay, let's take this off. Okay, there you go. So it was a very busy day for us. It started so early. We had our breakfast at 8 a.m. and then we had to leave and go somewhere early. And wait, what did we do today? See, it's that long that I've forgotten what we did. Okay, yeah, we had the meetings today. First is the meeting with the Minister of Culture and Fine Arts, and I got to share how my frustration in the fact that foreigners don't go to the Philippines for like the museums or to see the nice architecture and all that. And it's something that I'm really happy that Cambodia has. And I said it's probably because of also because of the 300 years that we were occupied by the Spaniards and like the many other groups of people that tried to occupy the Philippines, that somehow we lost a part of our identity. And so after that we were broken into different groups of people. And I was just sharing that with them. And it was it wasn't really there wasn't really a discussion when we met with the Minister of Culture and Fine Arts. There you go. Because the titles are just so long. And then after that, we got to, because we needed shampoo, because how hotel shampoos are, they make your hair dry. So we wanted to go to the store, but when we went to this like mall, the store where we can buy shampoo and like toiletries is not there anymore. But we got to go around and like so many nice things to see. And the one thing that really amazed me here in Cambodia is that, because I only have US dollars, and you can just use US dollars everywhere, well, in most places, but you can just keep your US dollars and you don't need to have baht. And then after that we went to meet with the Minister of Environment, and he is the youngest cabinet member, and it's just too nice that he's young. And I mean, when I say young, I'm talking about like I don't know, like late 30s to early 40s, something like that. And it's nice that in the past 3 years they have made the issues of the environment, or taking care of the environment, something that's interesting for the people, something that's cool, something that's becoming a hot trend here in Cambodia. And I said, I think it's the trend worldwide, and it's a global problem. Everywhere else we experience the effects of not taking care of the environment the past years. And now every country is just trying in their own simple way to reverse the effects of neglecting the environment. And there's just so many things that we got to talk about. And Miss Norway was saying that in their country they have this system wherein you have your bottles, your water bottles, instead of throwing them away, they have a system wherein you can like a recycle center or something, where you just bring your bottles, collect them, and then bring them there, and then you can get money from doing so. And I said, there's something like that in Japan, and instead of money, they get credit for the train. And also I said, I think that's why it's important to engage the young generation in this endeavor, because they can come up with creative ways of making people join us in taking care of the environment and them not feeling bad for, or like thinking, I don't really want to do that. So it's one way of making it attractive for people to take care of the environment. And they said they're trying to do things like that here in Cambodia. And like one of the girls, Miss Cambodia USA, was here, and she was saying that she was here like 10 years ago, and it was really bad back then. She said that, you go around and there's just too much trash. But now she's saying that there was immense change in the past 10 years. And I think that's pretty good. And I think that's something that the Philippines can learn from Cambodia. It's never too late to really train people to take care of the environment. And I was trying to tell them, we have to really make everyone understand that everyone needs to take part in this. It's like having your own house and living with people in it, and you're gonna feel bad about bringing people over, having guests over, if your house is dirty. So everyone will have, some sense of ownership of the place if they're all involved in keeping the house clean. So, for example, I like my place clean, and then say, for example, my sister or, a friend of mine comes over and then eats and then, just leaves the stuff on the table. I'm going to feel bad because, like, what if someone else is going to be having guests over? You know what I mean? So, I hope it's, taking care of the environment. It's bigger than just keeping the streets clean. It's about ownership. It's about all of us caring for our country and like what our image will be if foreigners come in, and it's about if we can all just make everyone do it. We don't realize it, but the fact that we are all owning the country, owning everything, taking responsibility for everything that's happening around us in our country, it solidifies us as a group of people, and it's just so many wonderful things that was discussed in the meeting. And what else? Okay, this is a story that I got to share earlier. And I said, I've always wanted to go to Cambodia, but I don't know why. And then I realized that when I was young, I really wanted to be a forensic scientist. I want to be investigating and like, closing cases and all that. And then one time my parents made us watch this movie. It's called The Killing Fields. It's about this journalist who journalists covering the war here in Cambodia. And this one guy got separated from, because they're all trying to get out of Cambodia. And by the way, most of the refugees from Cambodia went to the Philippines in Bataan. So, there's a good relationship between Cambodia and the Philippines. And so it's about this journalist, and then he did not get his visa so he can go out of Cambodia, and the other guy, the foreigner guy that he made friends with or something, I forgot the details, but he tried his best to try to find this Cambodian journalist. And throughout the movie you see the struggle of this Cambodian journalist, and like just trying to stay alive, being part of this group. And then they all got wiped out because they stepped on landmine and things like that. And he had to cut through the skin of the cow so he can suck on the blood because he's so thirsty and he's so hungry. And when I was young, I watched it so many times. I cried so many times. And that's when I thought, you know what, I want to be a journalist. I want to learn about people and their struggles and like tell their stories and make the world realize that these problems happen and these problems are real, and these are the people getting affected by all these struggles that we've caused each other. And so earlier I just realized, oh my God, this movie that I watched when I was young, the movie that made me decide to take up broadcasting or like be a journalist, be a storyteller at least, it's about Cambodia. And I just felt like I've come full circle. You know, now I'm back here. You know, before I was just thinking, because my parents made us, you know, really know that it's a true story and made us appreciate being born in a free country where there's no struggle like that. And I think it's watching that movie is one of the reasons that I grew up, you know, having nightmares of war and all that. But when I was young, I was just thinking, oh, I wonder what I can do to help, you know, to help make this world a better place. And now I've come full circle. I won Miss Global. I was first runner-up. Won Miss Global Philippines, and I was first runner-up in the international pageant. I'm part of the royal court now. And now we're here in Cambodia helping the country. And like it's just so amazing that I'm at this point in my life and I'm given this opportunity to actually help the country, you know, move forward. And the discussion was just so overwhelmingly nice that the Minister of Environment invited us to come back in April for the celebration of the New Year. And it's gonna be, I'm not sure if they're gonna be paying for the airfare, but at least for the accommodation and all that, they said they're gonna be taking care of that. And what they want is for this batch of the Miss Global 2016 winners to actually, you know, be working with them closely, because you know, usually what happens is that we work on a project and then once our reign is over, the project is over, you know. So they thought it would be a great idea to keep the same people. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still gonna be a Miss Global 2017 pageant, but at least for Cambodia, or for in partnership with the Ministry of Environment and like tourism and arts and all that, they thought it would be a good idea to keep the same people, to get them to keep promoting and keep helping the government and keep spreading the word out that Cambodia is doing something good in their country. And it's something that made me really happy. You know, it's making my reign as Miss Global Philippines and as part of the royal court more meaningful. And I just have to say this, when I got into the competition, of course there is the selfish, I want people to know about me, and there's the selfish, I want to win a crown. I want to bring honor to my family. I want to bring my name out there. But there's always this thing about me, or like inside me, that wanted to do something. You know, wanted to make things better, not just for myself, but more especially for my family, or now my nephews and my niece, you know. And I thought that if I win in a pageant like this, I would be given a platform, you know, a stage, the spotlight, and people are going to be listening to me. And it's things like this that make it worth all the effort, all the sacrifices, because now my reign will not stop once I relinquish my crown. You know, it's, if I go back to Cambodia, like many years down the road, if I go back to Cambodia and I see the different changes, I can really say that, oh, I was part of that. You know, not everyone will get to say that. And I'm just so happy that I got this opportunity, because one day I woke up and said, you know, I can be more than just a host. I can be more than just a beauty queen. A painter. I can be more than that. And I think I have found my calling in life. I don't know if it's too early to say that, but I feel like this is something that I was meant to do. And I'm just so happy that I got this opportunity. And I'm just so happy that even if I touch just one person, I'd be the happiest person alive. I'd feel like you know, my life has been meaningful if I just get to touch one person, if I just get to inspire one person. So that was what the day was about. Oh, and in closing, we had this dinner that was hosted for us by the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Environment and many other people. I don't remember who they are. There's just a lot of people and a lot of toasting. Yeah, and the food was great. And it was so funny because I've met the Deputy Prime Minister so many times. The first time I met him was after I landed here in Cambodia. I had to go straight to dinner, and everyone was all dressed up, and I was the only one in jeans. And not just jeans, ripped jeans. Imagine that. Everyone was all dressed up and I was in ripped jeans. But it was really nice, and the family is really nice. And I don't know if I've said this in my earlier videos. The wife of the Deputy Prime Minister, because they have cooks at home. They have like a chef and all that. I don't know if it's just because we had dinner at his house, but they had a lot of servers there when we were there, and there's like maybe 25 of us, or maybe even 30 around the table. And then so everyone wanted to take a picture with us after dinner. And then like this head server or something wanted to take a picture with us. But you know how it is in most Asian houses, you take your shoes off before you go inside. But for at least for that photo op session, we were allowed to wear our shoes. And then of course everyone else did not have their shoes on, except of course the family. It's like the head server wanted to have a picture with us, and then the wife of the Deputy Prime Minister, because she did not have her shoes on, and so we were way taller than her. Like I think she was up to my shoulder or something. The wife of the Deputy Prime Minister, like very casually, just took her shoes off and offered it to the server so she can, you know, be in heels while she's, and you know, look decent wearing shoes in the picture that she was going to take with us. I was like, wow, you know, it says a lot about the character of the wife of the Deputy Prime Minister. And I was really amazed. I was really impressed. I was like, these are good people. And so there, it's been a very good experience so far. It's what time is it now? It's 10, almost 10:30, 10:21 now. If you just see my stuff now, they're all over the place because it's so hard to decide, like, what do I wear today? So now the problem is tomorrow we're gonna be leaving the hotel because we have to go to the mountain. Yeah, I think we're going to the mountain or something, or like a national park or something. And we're gonna be shooting a TV spot material for being a responsible tourist or something like that. And so we have to pack for tomorrow, for the next 2 days. We have to pack our stuff, and then the rest of our stuff we have to pack as well. and bring them downstairs because we're gonna be away for 2 days. My problem is I don't know how I'm gonna fit my stuff and my luggages because I was not the one who packed my stuff. So I'm really scared. I hope I get sleep tonight. So after this, I'm just gonna take a shower and then decide on what to wear for the next 2 days, because it's gonna be the mountain, and then it's gonna be the beach or something, and then we're gonna have dinner with the governor of the place that we're going to. It's just too many activities. Let's see if I can find the name of the place here. And yeah, we will be having a charity concert for the environment and tourism in one of the theaters here, and that's going to be on March 4, and I'm going to be performing in that. And one more beautiful coincidence, I would say. Remember I was talking about The Killing Fields, the movie? At the end of that movie, the song that played was Imagine by John Lennon. And that is the song that I'm performing on March 4. So how amazing is that? All right, so let's see. We are going to be going to Kampot Province, Environment and Tourism at Bokor Resort in, what is this? In Korong. It's just so hard. Wait, I'm going to show it to you. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I think it's flipped. There you go. That's our schedule. See that? And then we're not done yet. There you go. There you go. So it's been a pretty amazing trip. I've learned so much. And now we have Caitlin Henry from Australia, second runner-up in the Miss Global 2016 pageant, joining us today. Yay! We've been reunited after what, 3-4 months, 6 months, or maybe, I don't know. September, October, November, December, January, February. 5 months. After 5 months, we see each other again. As some of you may not know, she was my roommate during the during the pageant. So yay! And then Miss Norway was my busmate. We're seatmates in the bus, and she's with us too. And it's so funny because earlier we had like more like a 2-hour break, and then my bed is so big. It's like that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my bed right now, so it's this big. So yeah, during the break she was here, and like we were watching a movie, and then we just fell asleep. Good thing that, you know, we set the alarm. So that's my update for the 3rd day here in Cambodia. But again, before I go, let us see. Hello, Ellie Agkawili Basilio. Hi. Hello, Ma'am CJ. Bug na Ma'am CJ. CJ na lang. Marlon. Hello, Marlon Salas. Hi, Ma'am. Everyone calling me Ma'am. You know, if you're gonna call me using a title, say Madam. Hi, Madam. It's so funny because like everyone in the Miss Global Philippines pageant, they call me Madam. I love all of them. I miss them actually. What's this? Zyber Chichi. The gilid ng video. Oh, really? I'm sorry about that. Okay, so then you have to watch this while lying down on the bed. I'm so sorry for that. Honest mistake. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Philip Pinili, good evening to you as well. Please go to sleep now. If you're staying in the Philippines, go to sleep. It's almost midnight, right? Almost midnight in the Philippines. Hello, Smozo Mansuri. Thank you so much for saying I'm pretty. TJ Tan, hello. Hello din bebe sa'yo. Hello Angela, go to sleep. Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all this crazy. Anyway, to those watching, okay, we say Angela Bonilla, but it's Angela Bonilla. From Ecuador. She's our Miss Global 2016 winner. Hello, go to sleep. And then Angelo Costa, hello to you. And what's this? Events and pageants to critic. The critic update. Wow, that's a long name. Hello to you, and thank you so much for, you know, bringing the pageantry into, well, helping bring the pageantry world into what it is now. Hello. I love you too, and thank you so much for watching. And then we have Mark Lusung, hello. And lastly, we have Maria Eliza Lofamia. Yay, thank you so much. And to everyone who lent to me their dresses, I will be uploading those photos. You know, you have to understand that we can't really go on our phones all the time. So we're just waiting for the nice pictures from the photographers. So, you know, we want to do justice on the dresses that you lent us. But at this stage, I would like to thank Karimadon. And I would like to thank Alfie, Eufemio, Paul Semira, thank you so much. Bottom Line Clothing, please do visit their stores. They have one in SM North, they have one in Green Hills. They also have in SM Masinag and in SM Manila. They have it in SM Manila already. And also, of course, Tito Edwin Uy, thank you so much for lending me your dresses. Of course, I'm very excited to wear them here and then just, you know, showcase the Filipino talent when it comes to clothing. Again, thank you so much everyone for watching. I will try to give you an update tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that because we're going to be out. But in any case, I'm gonna try to give you an update once we're back from the 2-day trip that we will be having. Again, thank you so much. March 18 is gonna be the first screening of Miss Global Philippines, so please do keep liking the page, share it, and spread good vibes. Good night.